Well, tonight we're learning more about the new report that was released to the Animal Management and Welfare Board Monday. While the city says that they're just getting started with efforts to improve conditions at the animal shelter, a third-party assessment made a long list of suggestions, some that need immediate attention. Pronews 7's Investigates David Grasso-Ortega joins us now with more. David?
Larry, there are so many recommendations in this report that it's impossible to review all of them for tonight's Pronews 7 Investigates. Some of the ones that the Animal Management Board pointed out to us include the lack of reliable statistics to make critical budget-related decisions and the extremely high kill rate among cats that the report calls an emergency need. Interim Director Scott McDonald told Pronews 7 that the report pointed out some progress at the shelter and that he's seen how they've moved forward firsthand.
Overall sanitation, how it is that our cleaning protocols and maybe a fresh look. Definitely the addition of new staff has aided, immensely.
Assistant City Manager Bob Cowell added that this assessment is all about dramatically reducing the shelter's kill rate and moving the shelter past the controversy.
Assessment is really not about how we just take care of what was broken before maybe, but actually how we take that to a whole nother level, and they're committed to it. They've spent this year a lot of money. They put money in the budget to spend a lot more money on it.
But the Animal Management Board, who spoke to Pronews 7 exclusively following the presentation of the report yesterday, say that they're extremely concerned by what the report called a lack of reliable data.
I wasn't surprised by many of the things in the report either, because they are things that, I know that I have addressed, that the board has addressed, mainly the need for software to know how much money they need to be spending, and they need the software and data to be able to make those decisions.
The assessment pointed out that it's not possible to effectively manage the animal population or create realistic financial budget projections because they don't even have a count of how many animals enter the shelter or how long they stay. Disease is also a huge issue at the shelter that is shared with the Humane Society. The report calls for a uniform intake program between the two organizations and vaccination upon arrival.
The vaccination on intake is one of the recommendations that's included in the report that will help with the health of the animals.
The report also pointed out that there needs to be changes made to the facility to be more user-friendly. Also, there aren't any signs leading to the area where cats are held, which the report identifies as a critical emergency need.
The two cat issues surprised me the most. The first being the housing requirements for cats, that we need to reevaluate those and improve. And then secondly, the community cat program that we need to be assessing and seeing if it's viable here in Amarillo.
The report suggests that we implement a catch and release program for feral cats, which would lessen the overall kill rate for cats at the shelter.
Frankly, they say a lot of the same things that our animal advocates here locally have been saying for the last year. And so I think we're all on the same page as far as what we need to do. Now it's just time to do it.
Additionally, the report critiqued the lack of a full-time veterinarian as well as the euthanasia area. Improper euthanasia procedure is what originally caused the controversy at Animal Control, but the report still claims that euthanasia is being performed in an open area in the back part of the shelter. From the Kennedy Broadcast Center, David Grasso-Ortega for Pronews 7.